2 Chronicles Chapter 26. The people of Judah crowned Uzziah, who was only 16 years old, as king to succeed his father, Amaziah. Uzziah took measures to restore Eloth to Judah after his father's passing. At the age of 16, Uzziah began his 52-year reign in Jerusalem. His mother was Jecoliah from Jerusalem. Uzziah continued the righteous path set by his father, Amaziah, seeking the Lord's guidance. During the days of Zechariah, who possessed understanding and divine visions, Uzziah prospered as long as he followed the Lord. He engaged in warfare against the Philistines, breaking down the walls of Gath, Jabneh, and Ashdod. Uzziah then constructed cities in the region, solidifying his influence among the Philistines. With God's assistance, Uzziah also overcame the Philistines and the Arabians living in Gurbaal and the Mehunims. The Ammonites presented gifts to Uzziah, and his fame extended to the borders of Egypt, as he grew increasingly powerful. Furthermore, Uzziah fortified Jerusalem by erecting towers at the corner gate, valley gate, and along the city walls. In addition to his military endeavors, Uzziah invested in infrastructure, constructing towers in the desert and digging numerous wells. His interest in agriculture led him to cultivate the lowlands, plains, mountains, and Carmel. Uzziah assembled a formidable army, organized into bands, with the total number of valiant men reaching 2,600. Under the command of Jeiel the scribe and Maaseiah the ruler, along with Hananiah, one of the king's captains, this army consisted of 7,500 warriors, equipped for battle. Uzziah provided his soldiers with shields, spears, helmets, habergeons, bows, and slings. He also commissioned the creation of engines in Jerusalem, designed by skilled craftsmen, to be installed on towers and bulwarks, enabling the launch of arrows and large stones. His fame spread far and wide as he gained immense strength with divine assistance. However, when Uzziah grew powerful, his heart swelled with pride, leading to his downfall. He transgressed against the Lord his God by entering the temple of the Lord to burn incense on the altar of incense. Azariah, the chief priest, followed by 80 valiant priests of the Lord, confronted Uzziah, declaring that it was not his prerogative to burn incense to the Lord, but the duty of the consecrated sons of Aaron. They implored him to leave the sanctuary, for he had trespassed and would not receive honor from the Lord God. Enraged, Uzziah held a censer in his hand to offer incense, and confronted the priests. At that moment, leprosy broke out on his forehead before the priests, beside the incense altar. Upon witnessing Uzziah's leprosy, Azariah, the chief priest, and all the other priests expelled him from the sanctuary. Uzziah himself rushed to leave because the Lord had struck him with leprosy. Uzziah remained a leper until his death, dwelling in isolation in a separate house, excluded from the house of the Lord. His son, Jotham, ruled in his place as head of the king's house, governing the people of the land. Isaiah, the prophet and son of Amoz, documented the rest of Uzziah's reign, from beginning to end. Following his death, Uzziah was buried alongside his forefathers in the burial field reserved for kings. His leprosy had caused him to be cut off from the house of the Lord, and his son, Jotham, succeeded him as king.